Please watch the effects overview video for effects fundamentals not covered in this video. To create an effect, you must first select your fixtures. Fixture selection order is important because any wave or step, also known as offsets, that you select is applied in fixture selection order. Once you've selected your fixtures, choose the parameters you want to apply effects to by pressing the appropriate parameter group LCD button, and then the encoder for the specific parameter. In the case of pan and tilt, effects will be applied to both pan and tilt by default. You can apply a base value to the parameters you're going to work with. You can also group multiple parameters to apply effects globally by touching Effects Link to turn it on, and then pressing the encoders for the parameters you want to include. The link parameters will be boxed in red. Any effects value you now set will be applied to all the linked parameters. Press the CV button to open the effects options. The top LCD button is Effects. Swing, Speed, and Mode are available in Effects. By default, all effects are set to sine wave. There are a number of waveforms available, and the best way to understand them is to experiment. Note that the black line represents the base value, and the white shape is the waveform and how it relates to the base value. Select the waveform you want to apply. You must apply a swing and a speed to see the effect run. Swing is the size of the effect. 1 to 1 represents a full range of swing from 0 to 100% if the base value is set to 50. So selecting half with a base value of 50 would run the effect from 25 to 75%. Selecting half with a base value of 75 would run the effect from 50 to 100%. You can have an effect run outside of the parameter's value range. So if you set the base value to 0 and had a 1-to-1 effect running, the console would run the value from minus 50% to plus 50%. The negative range would simply all be with the 0 value outputting. Speed is how quickly the effect runs. Different parameters have mechanical limitations limiting their best speed, so simply adjust the speed until you're happy with the effect. To offset the effect, press the Effects Timing LCD button. You can now apply a wave or a step. A wave has the effect running smoothly across all the fixtures, spreading them evenly across the waveform. A step will run the effect only on a specified number of fixtures, stepping through the entire range. The amount of fixtures selected is displayed at the top of the wave per encoder display. With 12 fixtures selected, applying a wave of 12 would spread the effect evenly across the range. Selecting a wave of 6 would have every 6 fixtures running the complete effect. Here's by 4 and by 3. Selecting every 2 would be an odd-even selection. Steps are different in that they step through the selected fixture order, running the effect on a specified number of fixtures at a time. Again, the best way to understand the step selection is to experiment. Once you've created your effect, you can store it directly into a queue or in a preset. It is recommended that you always use presets. This allows quick global editing and quick recall. All the grouping tools can be used for offsetting effects. One of the most valuable is the Fan by Group feature. Fanning by group will apply the offset not by individual fixtures, but by the group select buttons you've chosen, regardless of the number of fixtures in each group. So if you wanted to run the effects across 4 trusses that all had different number of fixtures on them, you would simply select the group buttons for each truss, and then select Fan by Group and apply your offset. Remember, to stop an effect, you must take the swing to 0.